Now, to give more legal clarification on the implication of the nullified budget in Rivers State, earlier on I spoke to legal expert Liberace Oshoma, and I began by asking him how the court's decision imparts the implementation of the nullified budget in Rivers State.
The court nullifying that budget does not mean that he cannot be represented. I think it's in the spirit of the resolution reached by parties. So that since the budget had hitherto be passed by House, there was need to, so that you don't say the budget was passed twice, there was need for a nullification to now allow representation of the budget. So that nullification means that the budget will not be implemented, but it can be represented to the House now, to the a full complement of the House, having them resolve, the other members should come back. And so unlike the budget passed by 5 members of the House, that's nullified now. So now you have a budget presentation of a full complement of the 32 or 31 members of the House, since the factional speaker had resigned and now be appointed chief of staff. So the budget will be represented and then properly debated before, because the one that had been nullified was not even debated at all. It was the same day it was presented, it was passed that same day. So the nullification, the implication is the fact that that budget amounts to nothing now. It is as good as that budget was presented, so it is going to be represented.
All right, what legal recourse, if any, is available to the government or lawmakers following the court's decision to notify the budget?
Yeah, basically, like I said, the legal recourse is to represent the budget, because the essence of nullifying that budget is the fact that the budget was presented to a House that did not have the full complement of the House. And so the legal remedy available now to present that budget to the full complement of the House, and then it will be debated, taken to the committees, and the various committees will look at the presentation of the budget. All the commissioners will now in turn come back to defend the various sections of the budget before it was passed, unlike the approach that was used before that wasn't properly followed. So it can still be represented. The fact that it was nullified does not mean that it cannot be represented.
Now, lastly, before I let you go, in the agreement brokered by President Bola Tinubu, the governor had agreed to represent the budget to the full House of Assembly before consideration and passage. Now, why does he appear to be reneging on that agreement he clearly signed up to?
I don't speak for the governor. I wouldn't know why he's reneging, or maybe he was advised also that a budget having been passed cannot be represented, no matter how it was passed. So, but I think that the best thing to do was what had happened now, a nullification of the budget, so to enable the governor repass it.
And that was legal practitioner Liberace Oshoma giving his thought on the nullified Rivers State budget.